What's going on, Reject Nation? Greg Albee here.
Hey everyone. John!
What?
Oh, you know. This is my secret identity. Surprise!
Oh,
movies and stuff that were set up.
I don't watch those Marvel movies. I just pretend
don't?
to. So we're gonna watch the Marvel Spider-Man SDCC 2018 story trailer today. If you haven't seen any of the reactions we've done for them, very much looking forward to this game. I got into gaming again this year. Before we do that, I wanted to mention on Patreon we do full-length TV show reactions, weekly Q&As, music video coverage, and Patron of the Day shout-outs. So today comes for Derek Mitchell.
D-Mitch?
Derek Mitchell recently launched a YouTube channel called Tales from a Rideshare Driver, and it's a really fun channel. He's telling stories as he is a Lyft or Uber driver. I think it's Uber. He's talking about all the creepy, crazy stuff he does to normal people. It is exactly what is needed in times like this where everyone is just so hypersensitive. You need to get opinions from a rideshare driver on how to not be so sensitive. It's not what the channel's really about. I'm just trying to get you more viewers, buddy. Controversy sells. So go check it out. Link in description box. And hey, let's watch this video.
Drug reference 1. Trailer for a game trailer.
4 days after B-Day.
I know
what's happening to our city, Yuri.
I don't know. Feels like the end of the world. Maybe it is.
Okay.
Peter Parker.
Whoa.
Yes.
How the hell are you?
The city is in danger. It needs our help.
Oh,
Miley.
alright, well, call the play, coach.
I call Miles Miley.
Getting a costume nut jobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
Woo! This
Whoa.
is opportunity knocking.
That looks
You know,
like
the
an
closer
accident.
you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
Good graphics.
I
Yeah,
ordered
right.
Silver Sable and her team to shoot you on sight.
Oh, cool.
This city's had enough of your vigilantism.
Boom.
Damn.
Good cut.
Not bad, yeah.
Enemy of the people.
That Kingpin?
Looks like him.
Come on, Peter.
Knew this was coming, Pete. Cool.
How do I call you? I mean, you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
The game's got a little humor mixed in.
I mean, I talked a lot in the last video reaction we did. It's cool to see Mary Jane Watson here. It's cool to see Miles Morales and I think Norman Osborn. They say it was the mayor or something? We got an actual plot description here, too. The high stakes in Marvel's New York escalate as Mayor Norman, he's the mayor, is willing to take no risks during his re-election bid. He hires Silver Sable and her security force, Silver Sable International, to restore order to the city, which includes stopping someone he believes is contributing to the mayhem. Spider-Man. So Silver Sable, you do get a lot of in this trailer as well,
Yeah,
and she looks like a badass villain to have in here.
I was wondering if that's going to be like your main boss, basically, and then perhaps throughout the game you're going to have to fight the different members of the Sinister Six or something like that, kind of like a Metal Gear almost.
I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be following like one main villainous storyline, because I mean this is the official story trailer and there's Silver Sable all over this thing, but she doesn't look like too much of a real threat. She looks like a cool component to have in here, but she doesn't look like the real threat. The other trailers gave us like Mr. Negative, you see Kingpin in here. I mean, for him to be fighting all the bad guys, maybe there's one giant storyline, then a lot of little missions in between this one giant storyline, or maybe it's just doing a bunch of different stories in this one video game instead. Not really sure what the approach is. Either way, if you're a Spider-Man fan, this looks awesome. And if you're not a Spider-Man fan, I'm sure this game still looks great to you too. This looks like a great time. What I really appreciate about this story trailer, I mean, it's like for a gameplay trailer, that's the shit that really gets you hyped up. They're really amping up the emotional stakes here. Mary Jane being very much included in this trailer. Good to bring it back to the heart of Peter, which is usually with Aunt May and Mary Jane. It's cool to get an emotional, heavy trailer for this because one part of what makes games like this so gripping is if you have a strong emotional story as well. The gameplay is awesome, and I feel like the last gameplay trailer we got during E3 really revealed a lot of the emotional intensity at hand. And here you get a lot of what Peter is fighting for.
The context, yeah. Well, and coming at this, I feel like, you know, film or comic adaptations for video games aren't always, you know, the most well received, and a lot of times they can be cash grabby. And what's so cool about this is that it really looks like they're putting time and effort into making this a great game and not just another Spider-Man game.
True.
So it's like, you point out the graphics. I mean, I was surprised too. Like, some of the graphics in this, especially on the like character designs, look really sharp.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it looks like there's like a fully involved story, and it looks like the action's going to be totally arousing. Like, this looks like it has the potential to be a great game as well as a great Spider-Man game.
Anyway, guys, how excited are you for this? Spider-Man is finally coming to PS4 in just like a month and a half, less than that or something, right? Right around the corner. I can't wait for this game. You guys can subscribe to the Reject Nation, click that notification bell because subscribe buttons are broken, and check us out on Patreon. Got a lot of goodies over there. Love to have you become a patron. Check.